Hi, it's Jerusalem with Black Enterprise, and today I have the pleasure of speaking with actress, entrepreneur, TV personality, and daughter of hip hop royalty, Miss Angela Simmons. How are you?
Wonderful. Thank you. Thank you. How are you?
I'm doing well. I'm really happy to speak with you. I got a little screener of season 2 for your show on Aspire TV, Just Angela. And you're covering it's such a good, wholesome, more different view of what you've done on TV before. How do you feel about the show Just Angela and as it relates to your other appearances on television?
I mean, I love it. It screams everything just Angela, literally the layers of who I am. Getting to talk to you guys like I'm basically doing an interview is what I love about it. There's so many aspects, like from season 1 to now, just growth and me moving. You kind of get to see my house, you get to see what I eat, and just tips and pointers and anything I can give you guys that would shorten your journey on your journey.
You've moved a lot. How are you able to just accustom to picking up and moving to a new city?
I don't know, I'm crazy. Like, I'll get up and do it again if I want. I just feel like life's too short. Like, if I want to move, I'm gonna move. Nothing's holding me down. Like, if I want to get up and go, like, let's go.
Would you consider moving out of the country?
You never know. Like, what life will bring you is possible.
I see that. I see Just Angela takes Italy and like
Come
five.
on, just Angela takes Italy.
So also on the show, you're working to tackle issues of the maternal health crisis as relates to like Black women and even just dealing with depression through parenting. Why were those some important topics you wanted to tackle?
I mean, that hit home for me, honestly. My son's godfather's wife passed from a C-section in Cedars-Sinai and California. And that was my son's father's best friend. And I was pregnant at the time, actually. And I remember knowing her and her going in to have my son, now godbrother, and not coming back out. And that doesn't make sense. This woman was healthy. There's no reason she shouldn't have came back out, but they neglected her when she screamed out for help. And so I have Charles, my son's godfather, on here this season who will be speaking and talking about it. It's now about education, right? She's not here and her son needs his mom. But yet, these are things we need to talk about. Why are they neglecting Black women in the hospitals? They think we're stronger. What? Like, come on, this is crazy. So having these conversations and educating our young women and women about this is really important. And I felt like this is the right platform to have this conversation. And it's personal to me. It's really personal to me. It's beyond even just seeing strangers. This is family, so I felt like it was necessary.
Right. I've wrote about a story related to this and how more Black women are turning to doulas when giving birth. Is that something that you've talked about or would consider later down the line if you want to have more children?
I had a doula with my son, actually, and I had one from the beginning because I knew I knew I wanted to have my son naturally. And so if that was going to be a home birth, that was going to be a birth in a hospital, I knew I don't want any medicine and I want to have my son naturally. And I did. I had my son, no epidural, anything. And I had my son with a doula and it happened. And then I had a great birth story. Although my son came early, I still had everyone there that I wanted in that room and everything happened the way I wanted it to happen. It doesn't always work like that, but at least having the support system around you that you need to remind you of your plan and staying positive throughout that process is so important. You have people around you who are speaking for you. When you're having a baby, your mind's in, let me get this child out. You know what I'm saying? So having the right support system is important. I mean, I'm even thinking now midwife next time instead of possibly doctor, so I don't know, but I do know my doula was incredible. Her name was Tanisha and she just was great.
I have only heard amazing things from my friends who have had doulas. It's like a whole thing. So I already know when I get pregnant, I'm going to have a doula because it's like, it's the thing to do now. And I love it. I love that for Black women.
Yes.
You're also talking about and sharing just your vegan diet. And I wanted to know, when it comes to your vegan diet, how long have you been vegan and what made you make that decision?
I mean, I was vegetarian at least 14 years and vegan, I made the complete transition the last couple of years. I said I didn't want no more eggs. That was the only thing holding me. I don't like cheese. I don't do dairy. So eggs was the one thing I was like holding on to and I cut it out. I'm done. I was like, I don't need them anymore. They're not for me.
Yeah. That's going to be a challenge for me, but I have at least incorporated more vegan into my diet. And do you think that that's something that is important to do, or you at least are just sharing that side of your life journey on your show?
I do believe everyone should do what's necessary for themselves and do what makes you feel the best. When you do your research on being a vegan and you do your research on why, then you may be swayed to go that way. But I'm not here to sway you. I'm just here to tell you about lifestyle and how to feel your best and look your best. I just feel like I feel my best like this.
Yeah, yeah. And you're also working with the Aspire Marketplace to highlight Black-owned businesses.
Correct.
So I wanted to know, how do you go about finding the businesses that you promote?
Well, we just look in numerous places, social media, word of mouth, and see who's doing their thing, who could use a little bit of leverage and a platform. And yeah, I mean, we do it in a lot of different ways, but we definitely pull some great ones this year.
And you've been launching business endeavors since you were young. I remember the pastry sneakers back in the day, and you come from a lineage of hip hop moguls. What are your views on entrepreneurship as it relates to the Black community?
I feel like I love that I see my people doing more. I'm seeing a lot of businesses being birthed. I just want to see continual support of one another. I want to see continual usage of the platform and being able to support one another when it comes to that, even as women, African American women, but as a community, as African Americans, we have to do more and create more of community driven things where we help each other and uplift one another when it comes to this business, because it's a lot and it can be overwhelming. And we're in a climate where I feel like we really all need each other.
Yes, yes. Even just today, I was reporting on the increase in in just businesses in general, and Black women are at the forefront of it. They are starting businesses more than every other demographic. So
absolutely.
And what are some challenges you faced as an entrepreneur that most people wouldn't expect?
I fund everything myself. So I think people don't realize that I really put my best foot forward and I do my thing. I think a lot of times it's a pre-notion that things are just given to me. People just think, oh, because you come from, no, I may have had some access to certain areas where maybe I can make a call, but it's still going to go back on my talent and what I can produce and what I can actually do. So, I mean, that's probably the challenge, is people think, oh, you already have everything. Oh, it's already given to you. Like, no, like I'm out here hustling just like you are.
That's right. And you have your fitness line that you are coming up with. I've seen you promoting it on Instagram, Xtreme Built Not Bought.
Correct.
Tell us about what inspired the name and what you're hoping to do with the brand.
Yeah, so it'll be food programs. I'm gonna have I have gym bags. I have stuff you can work out at home, like pulley systems, a lot of fun fitness stuff, waistbands, everything that I use. Like, we've been literally in the last year just getting it all done. On Valentine's Day, I'm actually launching something with Capri curves. So we're putting out a fitness bodysuit. Everything for me, I'm body conscious. Like, I'm always working out. So fitness is everything. And so just using my platform to promote that, because I'm already doing it. It's like, if it's a part of my life, then I'm gonna let y'all in on it, as I am on Just Angela, and give you a piece of it.
For the ones who are wanting the Angela Simmons body, how often do you work out a week?
I'll go every day if I can, literally. If
For how long?
An hour minimum. Wow. And even that's like short for me, right? Because I at least want to try to get 25, 30 minutes of cardio. And sometimes I want to go just for the cardio for an hour. So it just depends. And then like on strength training, leg day, arm day, it's a lot. It gets tiring, but I love it. Like, I actually love it.
Yeah, I could tell as soon as you even started talking about your fitness line. I just saw your face beam up. You're excited. Yeah. And so you also just kicked off yesterday season 2 of Social Society. How is it working with your co-hosts, Kyndall, Reginae, Kendra G?
They're actually all great to work with. I'm already having a blast. We're in season right now. So we shot like 2 episodes already and they're cool. Like I'm enjoying working with them.
That's amazing. And so just my last question, is there any motto that you're living by at the moment?
Being happy and peaceful. You know, I just feel like I'm at that point in my life where it's like, if it's not going to produce peace and it's not going to produce happiness, I'm okay on it. You know, we're in a world where we're subjected to so many other things that we can't control right now. So at least let my inner world be peaceful and happy.
Yes, I agree. I second that. Well,
Yeah.
thank you so much. We're looking forward to Just Angela season 2, as well as Xtreme Built Not Bought. I like that name too.
Thank you.